So one of the things that I both love and hate about Adrian Tchaikovsky's books, in equal measure, is how his world building goes into immense detail. So I love this because you well and truly get a feel for these alien worlds that he's creating. But the downside to this is that you have to wade through a few incredibly wordy and often very scientific chapters before you kind of get into the main bulk of the story. Shroud is absolutely no exception to this rule, and for the first several chapters he gives us this a really in-depth description of the Garvania, which is a interstellar ship. It is crewed by a very select number of people who are on a mission to scour the universe, the galaxy, outer space for planets that they can either colonise or they can mine for resources. They are currently investigating this pitch black moon called Shroud. High gravity, the cat's found a peg. High gravity, low oxygen. It screams with radio waves all the time that they can't distinguish between. And after a catastrophe aboard the Garvania, 2 of the crew barely escape with their lives and crash land on this hostile moon, where they have to embark on this journey for survival. So once again, he has created an incredibly interesting species. The way their bodies are made, the way they reproduce, they've got this hive mind that all the creatures on the planet seem to share. He's got chapters where he introduces the perspective of these creatures as well. So you get the chapters from the human crewmates' encounters with these species, but then you also get chapters from the aliens' perspective. And it's quite fascinating to see what their reactions are, what their thoughts are, their thought processes with regards to these strangers that have landed on their planet. It isn't my most favourite of his works. I have rated it 4 stars, but it is intense, it's deep, really thought-provoking, and it has quite an interesting ending.